I'm Nilupa. Welcome all of you to the Taksalawa. Today is a reading practice class 2. Let's discuss the reading question types. There are 5 main question types. Let's discuss the first question type, that is the reading and writing fill in the blanks. For reading and writing fill in the blanks, you will get roughly 45 marks. For reading, you will get 22.1 marks, and for writing, you will be given 22.3 marks. Therefore, this question has been categorized as a super important question. Let's discuss an example now. This is the reading and writing question type. And from the drop-down list, you have to select which is the suitable answer. So I will give you 2.5 minutes. Let's discuss this question after 2.5 minutes. Okay, let's discuss the question now. Catherine Mills does not meet Bohemian hippie parents in her line of work. Typically one or both parents, she sees work in the city of London. There's some explanation about this lady, Catherine Mills. She doesn't meet her parents, and what does she say? Professionals seek professionals. She says, originally a nanny. So now giving a bit of a background about herself. She's a nanny, and she is now parenting consultant. This is her professional role, and advising couples privately on changing the child's behavior. This is her current profession. So being a parenting consultant, she do some advices for the couples for changing their child's behavior. Comma. So now this is kind of a list that she has been doing. And there is another thing here, doing corporate seminars for working parents. So for the working parents, she's doing some seminars. So now let's see what can be the answer for this blank. As long as doesn't match here. As long as phrase we normally use for a particular duration of a plan. For example, we can say, we are happy to stay you at our house as long as you like. Some kind of a period is discussed. So here, this is not a period. These are the things that in her profession that she does. So as long as does not match here, in order to. When you say in order to, after to, it always comes with an infinitive, first form of verb. Here we have doing. In order to, doing does not match here. In spite of. In spite of means even though, or else we can say regardless of. For example, we can say in spite of having the pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. So it doesn't match here. These are actually the job duties. So we have to use the other one as well as. So this is what we call is the elimination strategy. We have to take all the answers and see whether that is matching. We have to eliminate which are not matching here and then select the most matching answer. This is what we call the elimination strategy. Now let's move to the next sentence. Actually, as you can see here, it doesn't have a blank in this kind of situation. We do not need to read. This is how you save the time in the exam also. Let's straightway move to the next line. Parents are getting older. They have been in control their blank lives and been successful. Let's see what are the answers here in the list. First, whole lives. In English, we normally don't say all lives or full lives or every lives. So this comes with the practice. When you read books, newspapers, and when you listen to English, you will come to know that. So we have to say whole lives. Parents getting older, they have been in control their whole lives and been successful. Right. The next sentence also doesn't have a blank. So now let's move to the next line. Nicknamed 3-day nanny. So it says like within inverted commas that something is specially highlighting here. 3-day nanny. Something related to 3-day things. Let's see what is being said here. Her pledge to fix behavioral problems in children under the age of 12 within 3 days. That this is just an explanation of what that been said as 3-day nanny. So it says something and then it has been given a further explanation of what that been said in the inverted commas. Now, because of that reason, we have to select because of. Because of, that is the reason. Related with, together with, and according to. That doesn't go with these. Therefore, the answer should be because of. Because of is the reason. Now, this has given the explanation why she has been named as 3-day nanny. Because what has been problem? Because her pledge to fix behavioral problems in children. So she's looking after the children's behavioral issues who are under 12 within 3 days. She takes only 3 days for solving this problem. Now it has been said something in the sentence further. And then we'll move to the next line, the blank of the parenting constant. Here, I have told you before also, after the, it has to be a noun. And also, before word of, it has to be a noun. Now let's see what are the suitable answers here. Percentage, performance, role, belief. Actually, parenting consultant is a role. It's not a performance. It is a duty. It is a profession. So we cannot say it's a percentage or performance. And we cannot even say it's a belief. It's a role. So this is what we call this elimination strategy. You have to select the best suited answer. The role of the parenting consultant, distinct from that of a nanny, has developed, she says, as people are used to buying in expertise such as personal trainers or, in her case, parenting advice. This has given a further information about her role. So therefore, this noun should be role. So this is how you have to do reading and writing, filling the blanks. Now, next move to the next question type. Next question type is reading MCQ. Choose multiple answers. For this question, you will be given only 3 marks out of total 90 for reading section. This is not that important in the exam. This is how the question looks like in the exam. You will get a passage, maybe a small paragraph like this or couple of paragraphs, and you will have to answer these questions. You will have to tick best match answers. There can be more than one answer correct. Only problem in this question is you will be given negative marks if you get one answer wrong. Therefore, my recommendation is just select whatever one answer and submit this question and straight away move to the next question just because this question accommodates just 3 marks. Say for example, if you select more than one answers, A and B, let's think answer is A, C and D and B is incorrect. For incorrect answers, you will be given minus marks. Therefore, For correct answer, you will be given 1 mark, and for incorrect answer, you will be given negative mark. Therefore, total marks of this question will be 0. Therefore, don't take this risk. Just select whatever one answer and submit this one. Because this question or couple of questions that you will get in the exam will only accommodate 3 marks out of total 90. Now let's discuss the next question type. Next question type in the exam is a reorder paragraph. Roughly you will be given 6 marks for reading section. This is somewhat important in the exam. Let's discuss one question from this one also. Let's discuss this question in 1.5 minutes. Okay, now let's discuss this question. This is called reorder paragraph. You have been given some sentences and they are not in the correct order, correct sequence. So what you have to do is you have to arrange them, you have to rearrange them into the correct sequence. First of all, what you have to select is the topic statement. Topic statement is the one which is giving a general idea about what that is being explained in these particular sentences. So first of all, we will select the topic sentence. Let's select out of 4 answers, out of 4 sentences. Let's select which one is that. First of all, we have to go through each of them. The natural structure found within leaves could improve the performance of everything from rechargeable batteries to high performance gas sensors, according to an international team of scientists. So now you can see in this particular sentence, some kind of a general idea is being given. International team of scientists has been doing some research on natural structure of the leaves. You can see from this particular statement that it says international team of scientists is being conducting a particular research on natural structure of the leaves. Now let's see the second sentence. The material could improve the performance of rechargeable batteries, optimizing the change and discharge process and relieving stress within the battery electrodes, which at the moment limit their lifespan. This cannot be the topic sentence. What is the reason? The material could improve. When you start with the material, before that sentence, it has to explain a particular material. It has to come a material or some kind of an explanation about a material. When you have word the, it normally doesn't go first. Therefore, you cannot use this as the topic statement. Let's see the third one. The researchers have designed a porous material that utilizes a vascular structure, such as the found in veins of a leaf, and could make energy transfers more efficient. Now, these researchers have been doing a vascular structure research. So they have been doing a design. They have designed something. Now, in this particular sentence, a material, some kind of material, some kind of explanation about a material is given. So I told you the material can't come first. It should have been given a explanation about a material. Therefore, this can go before the second sentence, but still this cannot be the topic statement because the researchers. When you have word the, as I had told you, researchers, a team of researchers. Otherwise, some kind of explanation about these people has to be given already. That's why we use the researchers. We can see in the first sentence an international team of scientists has been explained here. Their experiment and what they are going to do has been explained as a general statement. Therefore, third one shouldn't be the topic statement because it has the word the researchers. The same material. So when you have the same word, this is very important word in the exam, same, such. That means previously, that it has to be discussed. The same material could be used for high performance gas sensing. That means in the previous sentence, another thing about the material has to be discussed. Therefore, this also cannot be the topic statement. Automatically, the first sentence becomes the topic statement. Now let's see the second one. As we have discussed before, the material cannot come as the second one because a material has to be explained before. Therefore, third sentence becomes the second line. Now, it has been said a porous material, some kind of explanation about that one, and then the material could improve the performance. So now it says that material can be used for improvement of the performance of the rechargeable batteries, and that has given further explanation of how it is being done. Now it says the same material could be used for high performance gas sensing. So previously we have discussed what some kind of performance that material can be used for performance of the rechargeable batteries, and the same material could be used for high performance gas sensing. When you use the word same, it has to explain something previously. Then only we can use the same material. I hope this is clear to you. This is how you have to solve in the exam also. You have to find the matching pairs. Marks are given for matching pairs if the all four lines are correct in the correct sequence. In this case, you will be given 3 out of 3 because all the pairs are correct. Now let's move to the next question type. Next question type in the exam is the reading fill in the blanks. For this question, you will be given roughly 14.8 marks for reading. And this question has been categorized as very important question in the exam. Now let's discuss one question from this type also. This is a kind of question that you will get in the exam also. You will be given a paragraph and you have some blanks. You have to drag the suitable answer from the list. I will give you 2 minutes for preparation of the answers. Let's discuss in 2 minutes. Now let's discuss this question. The classic era of Mayan blank came to an end around 900 AD. When you see this sentence, you can see this is the subject, the classic era of Mayan blank. This can be the subject of the sentence. Came to an end. So this is the verb and there is the object of the sentence. Mayan blank. So when you have word Mayan, we can see that it is an adjective. After an adjective, it should be a noun. So this should be a noun. So let's see which is a suitable noun here. Mayan research. Mayan retrospects. Argument doesn't match here. Mayan civilization, Mayan urbanization. When you have a word with ending tion, it becomes a noun. So let's select which one is the suitable answer. Here, era means particular period. In this period, in this classical period, Mayan civilization. Civilization means it can be a stage of advancement of a particular cultural group. So here the best suited answer should be the civilization. Urbanization is a different idea. So here the best answer we can drag here to this blank. Now next move to the next line. Why this happened is unclear. Now it has given a further explanation. The cities were probably over farming the land so that a period of drought led to famine. Drought means that there is no rain, not having enough rain, and then it has led to famine. Famine is like not having enough food, scarcity of food. Recent geological blank supports this, as they are blank to have been a 200-year drought around this time. Now you can see here recent geological blank, and there's the verb. Here, this is the subject. Geological blank. When you have the adjective here, geological, it has to be a noun. After an adjective, it has to be a noun. So geological, which one? Recent geological, argument, urbanization, appears, research. So the most suited answer here will be research. So we will drag this answer to this blank. As there blank to have been 200-year drought around this time. As there appears to have. So the other answers don't match here. Retrospects means review of a past period of time. So it doesn't match here. Argument to have been a 200-year drought. That also doesn't match here. And their urbanization to have been a drought around this time also doesn't match here. This is how you have to select the answers. This is what we also call as the elimination method. The most suitable answer should be selected and unmatched answers can be eliminated. Now next move to the next question type. Next question type in the exam is reading MCQ choosing single answer. For this question you will be given only 1.5 marks. This is also not very important in the exam. So now let's see how we can face for this question also. This kind of question will be given in the exam. So you will be given a passage like this, including a couple of paragraphs. Sometimes this can be a single paragraph, and then question will be there, and you have to select just one single answer. So you have a circle button to select here. Out of all of these, one answer will be correct. This is the last part of the reading section. If you have enough time, you can read the passage and find the suitable answer. At the top right corner, it will display the remaining time. Based on the remaining time, read the passage and answer. And be careful. Sometimes you will be given two questions like this. If you doesn't have enough time, just select whatever one answer and go to the next section. If you're given one question, you will be given 1.5 marks. If you have given two MCQ questions like this, for the both questions, you will be given only 1.5 marks. I hope you learned something from the today's lesson also. If you are new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe it. Until we meet from the next video, have a nice day.